Daco in here with Action Figure Times. Today we're going to be looking at the Riddler from Arkham City. He's in the regular cowl pack that you have. On the back you can see he's part of the series, Series 2, that includes the Detective Batman, Hush, the Mad Hatter, Catwoman, and of course Riddler himself. Now, you know, I have to say, the Riddler figures very, very prominently actually in both games. Because not only do you have to, there's several different parts that kind of go along with it. I thought he figured too prominently in the Arkham City, simply because there were so many cut and picking riddles that you had to go everywhere and do all this other stuff. But anyway, in the game, not only do you have to, in Arkham City, not only did you have to solve his riddles and collect the trophies, but once you collected the trophies, then you had to go and you would find like a police officer that he kidnapped or somebody that he kidnapped, and then what you'd have to do is you would have to solve that puzzle, then find some more riddles until you saved all the hostages, and then you took on the Riddler himself. And you know, all in all, it was pretty fun, but man, there were a lot of riddles. Then after you do all that, you have these challenge things where you can either do the Predator challenges or the fighting challenges. Have to be honest, Predator challenges, man, I'm great at. The fighting challenges, my goodness, I would rather be in a real fight than have to hit all those buttons and go through all of that. But all in all, it's a lot of fun. You know, the Riddler throughout the game talks a lot of smack. He comes up with some of the funniest things that I thought were in the game. But all in all, I thought it was very, very cool. And I am glad that he was included. I just hope next time, I mean, what are they going to go shoot for next time? Like 4,000 riddles that you got to figure out? All right. So here we are, looking at his face. Well, we'll talk about it in a little bit when he's close up. I kind of like the outfit, just from the perspective of if you were in a penitentiary and stuff and you were able to cobble together an outfit, this would be about what it looks like. But to be honest with you, it doesn't look, this looks more like it was tailored to look like this. But we'll talk about that also when we get close up. Comes with a couple cool accessories, a cane, a question mark cane, which I think is actually kind of neat, and especially the way they have it designed, it's like you had to put it together, you know, with like a pipe wrench or something like that. He's only got one hand that's going to be able to hold it, and it's got a thin piece right there that I'm going to have to look at because I'm concerned I'll break it. Now, if you look at him right there, the outfit, they actually did a pretty good job with this sculpt as far as, look at the outfit, look at the back. I mean, that's just kind of cool. He's got the question mark gloves. And you'll see it better when we look at it close up. Now, as far as articulation, I mean, he's, you know, he's got okay articulation, but I mean, nothing major. His knee, he's not going to, definitely not going to Jean-Claude Van Damme. Now, he also comes with his bowler, which I think is very, very cool accessory. I mean, rather dapper, don't you think? Anyway, let's take a look at him close up. Oops, I wanted to show you something. Now, here's Mr. Nigma. And I have to say, the lapels and everything, this is really a cool guy, but here is the Joker from the same, actually he's from the Arkham Asylum set. And then here is Harley from the Arkham City. So you can kind of get a size, kind of a size look there. Now, as far as Batman, you've got Bruce, who is obviously taller than him, right? He better be, right? And then the Batman figure, who's a little shorter than Bruce, but anyway, that kind of gives you an idea. I really am liking this figure. And when we look at it close up, you can see some of the detail. Be right back with you. So here we are looking at Edward Nigma, the Riddler. All right. Now, a couple things. Honestly, this sculpt, I'm not sure what to make of it. I don't know whether they were trying to go angry, frustrated, you know, because he's always going, how is that possible? You know, terrified. I'm not really sure. But I think it's a cool sculpt. I just don't know that it fits the character. The hair is very well done. love the paint on this. You can tell he's dirty. I think that's very, very cool. I just recently replayed the portion where I had to beat the sap out of him in the game, and one of the things I thought was very cool, and we'll look at this, is on the back on his uniform, you'll see that this is actually a patch that's sewn on, and on this particular toy, if you rub your finger over it, it's not patch looking, but it is raised, which I think is a great detail. Look at these lapels. That looks great. Tie moves around a little bit. He's got these old-timey pants. You know, that's kind of wild. The little bloused boots. I like his little armband. I can't tell whether he knows he's going to have Batman, you know, beat the sap out of him, and thus it's like the Riddler memorial band or what. It's got the rolled up sleeves. This is a very, very cool touch in the palm. Now, speaking of palms and hands and stuff, he does come with this very, very cool Riddler cane that looks like it's made out of like pipes and stuff. But here's the problem. Look at this hand, okay? You see how tight that is right there? See how close that is? Honestly, and now the cane actually has a little piece that's thinned out that you should be able to put it in there. But to be honest with you, I haven't done it because I'm really concerned I'd break it. So that's kind of a problem for me. It's a very, very cool figure. I love the outfit. I think they did an excellent job with it. The sculpt, you know, it kind of works. Depends on what you're kind of going for, I guess. But I hope you've enjoyed this. Now, tomorrow, remember, Arkham Days is continuing, so we'll have something brand new tomorrow. This is Doc Owen reminding you to be extraordinary. Come to the website, aftimes.com, and you can see the comparison shots of the figures and stuff like that with some other villains and things. And also, don't forget about the contest where you can win a DC Collectibles Detective Mode Batman. Come to the website, you can find out about that. Join the forums. Hey, we've got guys from all over the world that can help you find toys that you're looking for, give you some advice on different things, or identify something that you're not too sure about. Once again, this is Doc Owen with aftimes.com reminding you to be extraordinary. We'll see you tomorrow for Arkham Days. Figure Times. As you know, we've been celebrating all things Arkham. Well, now's your opportunity to add one of these fine figures to your collection. We're going to be giving away the DC Collectibles Detective Mode Batman to the winner of a contest. Now, how do you win? What's the contest? Real simple. In 150 words or less, we would like to know what you would like to see as the storyline for the next game. We've had Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. Some people think the next one might be Arkham World, but what do you think? And what do you think the storyline ought to be? Now you have up until June 27th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to enter, and you can enter as many times as you want as long as they're each original ideas. Okay, you can't just copy and paste the same story. But whoever the winner entry is, we'll take this figure, mail it to you postage paid, and you can enjoy it. One thing, and you know what, if you win, you'll even have the opportunity, if you'd like to do your very own review. I know I've done a review, but you can do your very own review. Either it can be video, pictures, or whatever, and you'll have the opportunity. We'll post it on the site and let everybody know that you won and what you think of the figure. Well, thank you very, very much. Remember, go to aftimes.com and join the contest. I look forward to seeing what you think the game ought to be about.